Welcome to Spirit Shack. Today we're going to be looking at the Blue EMF Meter by Smart Sensor. So as a paranormal investigator, it's really important to have an EMF meter because EMF usually occurs where paranormal activity occurs. So yeah, it is a staple piece of equipment. So this one takes 3 AAA batteries. We've got the power button here, so you just press and hold it. Right, so now that we're on, I don't know if you can see that properly. I'll just put the backlight on so you can see. I don't know if that's better or worse. Yeah, it's just, I can't see all the camera's picking up. I think that might be better actually. Yeah, so you've got the power indicator in the top right. Just below that, where it says UT, that tells you the metric that it's showing you the EMF meter reading in. You can change that between UT and milligauss, depending on your preference. So the centre of the screen is where it shows the EMF meter reading, and we have the temperature there on the bottom right. So I'll show what all the buttons do quick. So it's currently in Celsius, the temperature, but we can flick between Fahrenheit there, Celsius and Fahrenheit. And then the button on the left, that switches between the measurement type for the EMF. So we're currently on UT, but we can switch it to milligauss, whichever you prefer. So this shows the EMF meter reading live, which is currently 0. So I'll use an EMF pump to create some EMF. So this is made by us. It's an EMF pump. It's originally designed to give off EMF, electromagnetic frequencies, to power spirits, to give them energy to create more activity. But in this scenario, we're going to use it to trigger this. So this creates EMF, this detects EMF. So I'll just turn it on. And also, if it's a low reading, you just see the reading on the screen. If it's a high reading, the backlight comes on and it makes noise. So because we're so close, we've got a high reading there. So I'll just pull it away. Right, so I'm just over a meter away there. So I'll bring it into about a meter. Oh, there we go. Probably 0.6 meters there. Yeah, so anything under 0.5 UT should show the reading, but as soon as we get to 0.5, it's 0.4, yeah, we'll get the alarm triggering and the backlight flashing as well. So also what we can do, if I pull that away, it's going to go off. But if I'm in the middle of getting a reading and I want to pause it to save that reading on screen, in case you want to take a photo or whatever, I'll bring it in, press that once, and it's going into hold mode. So that's just going to stay there until you tell it not to. So press it twice to get back to normal. Or we can put it in max mode. Yeah, it should say max down there. So it will stay at whatever the maximum reading was. So if I bring this in, right, the maximum was 1.21. So that'll just stay there now, but if that goes higher, it'll stay at the higher one again. Depends how you want to use it. Set it back to normal. So yeah, different ways of using this device. You can either just sit it down somewhere where you can see it and just wait for it to go off while you do other things. Or what I like to do is, when we first get to a location, I walk around the area with this. And if I start getting a reading, I'll look at whether it could be caused by anything man-made, power cables, electrical equipment, anything that could trigger it, people's phones that aren't in airplane mode, etc. And if I can't find a rational explanation for the EMF meter reading, you can then think it could be paranormal, and that would be a good location to do other things like EVP record a session or your spirit box. But yeah, essential piece of equipment. Thanks for watching.